What's up YouTube? Welcome to my channel. My name is Gene and this is No Pro Drives. Today we're going to be driving this 2024 Alfa Romeo Tonale. Somewhere in the top of the screen you're going to see a link for part 1 of the video where I go overview the vehicle and talk about the exterior and the interior. So now we're going to do part 2 where we're going to go for a drive. So first, we're going to do a little test of the windshield wipers. As you can see, they wash well and they're very quiet, which is very nice. Now, let's do a quick review of the window sticker. Bam! Look at this. So, 2024 Tonale Ti E all-wheel drive. Base price is $45,495. This is all the base equipment. And you have your optional equipment. Customer preferred package 28D is $2,500. It has an optional Alfa Rosso red exterior paint, $500. What's included in this 28D package, you may ask? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Perforated leather seats, ventilated front seats. Finally, Alfa Romeo introduced ventilated seats in their models. It has Harman Kardon premium audio. It has driver's seat memory function, which is right here, 1, 2, 3. You also have active assist package, which is $1,850. That includes automatic dimming rear exterior mirror, active driving assist system, surround view camera system, park sense front, rear, side parking assist. Next option will be power moonroof for $1,200, and you have 19 by 8 inch diamond cut 5-hole wheels with 235 45 19 all-season tires, and that is a $1,500 option. Destination charge is $1,595 for a total price of $54,640. Your basic warranty is 4 years and 50,000 miles. Powertrain warranty is 4 years and 50,000 miles. You have 8-year or 100,000 mile hybrid system limited warranty, 8-year or 100,000 mile high voltage battery warranty, and roadside assistance. Certain restrictions apply. Warranty detail may differ in zero emission state. See dealer for details. Let's look at the gas mileage. According to the government valuation, you're going to get about 77 mpge. And gas only, you're going to have 29 combined. They do not tell you what city and what highway, just 29 combined. Your annual cost is going to be $1,350. You may save $3,000 in fuel costs over 5 years. All right, we're done with the window sticker, guys. Now let's go for a drive, yeah? First, we're gonna buckle up, because safety first. Now, I wanted to quickly go over a few things over here. First one is this DNA mode. We're gonna keep it in D mode. D mode is basically ICE only. ICE stands for internal combustion engine, right? So we're gonna keep it in the engine mode. After that, after about 5 minutes or so, we're going to switch to N mode, which is your normal mode, which is a hybrid mode. And then we're going to switch to A mode. A mode stands for whatever it stands for, but that's going to be electric only. All right, guys, let's go. One thing I noticed right away, the shifter is not light. You actually have to shift it and put some effort to it. You do have manual mode once you put the shifter to the left, but you do not have these lovely Alfa Romeo all-metal paddle shifters in this specific car. Now, in the center console, in this brand new Alfa Romeo multimedia system, as you can see, looks really nice. I do like it better than the Stelvio or Giulia because the screen is just a lot more responsive. Let's switch it to performance mode. Once the gauges come up, we're gonna have a boost gauge and torque gauge. Now let's go. Make sure no bozos are driving. One thing I noticed right away is that steering wheel is heavy. I like it. Feels like a performance steering wheel. Right now we are in dynamic mode, so this is predominantly engine. And in the center console, it's gonna show you what's happening with the all-wheel drive and what's happening with the charging system and things like that. Also, dynamic mode is the most aggressive to recharge your battery. Yes, you do not have to charge it at home. It will technically recharge itself, but you're gonna be using some gas in order to do that. So basically you're gonna have to drive in regular engine mode. When somebody comes up on your side, it's gonna beep to you if you have your blinker on. That's why it beeped. Drives well. Let me show you guys. There's a lever over here for the windshield wipers, but it has a button right on the front of it. Once you click that button, it switches to different gauges in the cluster. I hear a little bit of road noise coming from the tires. I would say Stelvio is definitely quieter, but this is not bad at all. Windshield wipers are quiet. Let's see the pickup, shall we? Very nice. It's actually quick. Feels a lot quicker than you would expect. Let's see how we're gonna take this bump in the middle. I would say a little bit bouncy. It's smooth, but it's bouncing just one extra time. So the suspension is definitely not tuned for performance. It's tuned more for comfort. And remember, we are in dynamic mode. Steering wheel feels heavy, like it's holding the road well, but it also kind of feels heavy at the same time. I like that feeling, and I prefer cars with heavy steering wheel, not the super light ones. You guys see that in the wipers? That initial wipe is so fast. That's pretty cool. The Tesla and the Volkswagen racing. Okay. Well, I guess the Jeep is part of that slow car racing crew. So again, this is the most aggressive recharge of the battery. We are only using the engine. Gasoline engine, I mean. And it's actually pretty cool because it's gonna show you once I let off the gas, it's showing that we are charging, so that lights up green. Once I apply accelerator, the engine kind of lights up, and it tells you that we're using the engine and it's reducing the electrical power. I feel like it's still mixing in a little bit of electricity in, but it's predominantly designed to recharge, as you can see. It is quick. The pickup was quick. Definitely a lot quicker than I expected from looking at this car. Look at this, guys. I feel like it gives a little bit of battery in order to help that pickup. And since we're in dynamic mode, the RPMs, you guys see that? This is the RPM gauge, and it's holding the RPMs well, like we're in a performance car basically. I mean, this is Alfa Romeo, so Alfa Romeo is known to be very like driver oriented. So all of the Alfa Romeos that I've driven, they all drive super well. They all feel light and nimble, and just a pleasant experience to drive. And this Tonale, or Tonale, like some people laugh about it online, is not an exception. It definitely feels nice. Feels like a little performance SUV, to be honest with you. Very tiny SUV, but still. A crossover for those who want to be technical. So now, since we're still on the highway, let's switch it to normal mode and let's compare and see how that feels. Now we switched it to normal mode. You guys see that? Basically, normal mode is a hybrid mode. So right now, engine is completely off. So gasoline engine is completely off. As you guys can see, the RPMs are 0. So we are on battery, 100% on battery right now. But watch what happens once we basically give it some gas. Boom, wakes up. And that transition is very seamless. Like, I would not even know when it shuts off, when it turns on. I have no idea. Like, I don't feel it at all. Still on battery. Okay, all battery. Pretty cool. And our battery is charged to basically 100%. So we have 31 mile of battery only operation. Combined, you're gonna have about 450 miles gas and battery, because right now we are half tank and it shows that we have 173 miles of gas miles left. But I've been idling for about 5 to 10 minutes, you know, shooting videos, so that probably reduced the estimation. Once you're driving, it's gonna go up. So basically, at half tank is about 200 miles. So full tank is about 400 miles, plus the battery is 31. If you're gonna be driving predominantly on the highway, your mileage may improve. You guys see that right now? Range switched. So now it showed that range is actually 204 miles. So I think you can definitely, you know, basically, the more you're gonna keep it in hybrid mode, the better your mileage overall is gonna be. Yeah. This is nice. The hybrid mode is definitely smooth. Let's get away from these people right here. We're switching it to, you guys see that? The pickup is really nice. I like it. Definitely good technology, you know, something new. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of all electric cars, because I do like to hear the engine, especially if it's a performance car. If it's like a luxury car, whatever, you know, the quieter the better. So electric is fine. But for like a performance car, I understand, you know, electric ones are stupid fast, but I still like to hear that motor. But something like this, where it's plug-in hybrid, and some of the performance models in other manufacturers do have that, I think that's cool and definitely improves the gas mileage. Like right now, just cruising downhill, all electric, like engine is completely off. Once you want to go quick, you know, pass somebody or whatever, merge, then it's going to kick in the gas engine and it's going to work in combination. So for example, when I drove the Wrangler 4xe, I was impressed also by how decently quick it is actually. I think it did 0 to 60 in like 6.2 seconds or something like that, 6.5. And I'm gonna link that video so you guys be able to see it on my channel. And once you floor this, you know, your speed will climb up fast. You go from freaking 60 miles an hour, you blink a few times, you're going freaking 90 already. So the speed is definitely there. The pickup is there. Your passing ability is definitely there too. Now let's switch it to A mode, which is gonna be all electric. So now we're in all electric mode. You guys see the gauges, they changed, and you can also push the button on the lever and have different gauges, which is pretty cool. This is reserved for like map, so once you have a destination where you're going on a map, it's gonna display a map. But this is gauge 1 and gauge 2, so it shows you speed, charge, speed in the center, speed on the left, and your charge percentage, how much you're using. So right now we are charging, right? So once you let off the gas, it's still charging you. And now it moves up, so it shows how much power are you using. You know, let's say out of available 100% of battery power. So charging. So technically you don't even have to plug it in. You will be able to charge it just driving. The more in city you drive, the faster it's actually going to recharge. On the highway, it's gonna take more time, but if you're driving in town, like around town, you will definitely not fill up as often with gas, and also it's gonna charge itself. Like this is all battery, so let's see. All battery is definitely a little bit slower pickup, I will say. I definitely feel it. And we're gonna go on a side street so we can do a little off the line testing. You see, guys? You guys see that on the gauge right here? Once you apply the brakes, it recharges, bam. So that's why I say the more you drive in town, the more it's gonna be charging itself. This is all battery. Pretty nice. Come to the stop. No one is coming. Go. All battery. Since this is not a super large battery, obviously, because you only have 31 miles on it. You know, this is not a Tesla-like pickup off the line, but it's not bad at all. Let's turn around and go back. Actually, that hotel in the area is closed, and I want to see if there's gonna be a straight line. All battery around town, very seamless. Push the brakes, recharge. This is really nice area to do car testing, because you can brake at any time you want and there's no one around you, so you can do a little bit of abnormal behavior type of stuff. You guys see that? Once I'm pressing the brake, we're charging. So this is all battery. Not too bad. You get a little bit of electric whistle that you can hear from the inside, but nothing dramatic. Nothing that's an inconvenience. Alright, I think that was a pretty good demonstration of the capability of how it drives on the battery only. Now let's switch it to N mode. One thing I wanted to show you, something cool. This is rear view camera mode. You have low view, high view, front camera, low view, front camera, high view. So which is pretty cool. That is something new in Alfa Romeo. So now we're gonna do testing for 0 to 60 on the Draghi, and I'm gonna link it into the video, guys. Alright guys, we just completed our testing for 0 to 60. In dynamic mode, according to Draghi, we did it in 6.6